Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? I know ain't nobody here yet. I'm just doing that for the replay. Week made 912 in the area. We're gonna get into some message now. Just a little gossip and a little work. Ain't nothing wrong with working and talking. Yes, sir. Guess I gotta wait till y'all get in here or whatever. Let me get my other phone real quick. Set up real quick. That way I can check I could be in the chat. Oh, where's my other phone? I'll show y'all what we got going on here, y'all. So we're gonna do a little expounding and a little working. So I pretty much all got everything put in place and everything, so it'll be pretty much straight to the point today, and I can kind of explain what I'm gonna be doing or whatever. As y'all can see, I got most of my stuff in the attic already, ready for me to go. I'm gonna be going straight to it. I don't have a helper no more, so just taking my slow time, relaxing. But as I do this, we're gonna talk about like what I got up there on the screen. Your boy T.I. in the news still and Lil Bootsy. Because what I feel like with this situation, what's a learning lesson out of this situation is sometimes you can't even just trust everybody that just be in your face and smiling in your face. These dudes try to be real and hard, try to be gangster so bad to the point where they'll cost themselves real relationships in real life just for trying to be gangster so hard. Now T.I. then came out and said the story that he told about his cousin was a fabricated story. You know what I mean? Lil Bootsy was actually on his live last night when T.I. dropped the paperwork. If you look at the thumbnail, T.I. like, hey, here's my paperwork. He challenging anybody, all these people that keep calling out his name to come and test his paperwork because they know that, these people reputation is on the line. A person like T.I., he's supposed to be a hood rapper, street rapper or whatever. I don't know why he's still trying to hold on to that image this late in his life, but hey, it is what it is. Shit, that's what got him paid. But you still don't want no stains on your name, you know what I'm saying, just as a man. You know what I'm saying, coming from where he come from. I'm putting on my tool belt today, y'all. I ain't playing no games. Yes, sir. We gonna tool belt it up today. Because I don't want to have to keep stopping and looking for stuff, all that stuff like that. So we're going to do this stuff the proper way. If I can get this tool belt on this thing. All right, there we go. Okay. Getting this tool belt strapped on. So as we getting into that situation, I'm gonna play. But back to the situation, T.I. said that he lied about that, right? And a lot of people already don't believe him because they like, T.I., blah blah blah, because of the commercial. Like when it comes down to that Crime Stopper commercial, he technically didn't put nobody in jail. I agree that it's not snitching, but at the same time, it's kind of dry snitching. But I would have did the same goddamn thing. If I'm facing that type of time and that's what you want me to do as a celebrity, man, you would be dumb as hell not to do that. And anybody that's telling him he's snitching for doing that, you dumb as hell. But in this Bootsy situation, like Bootsy, if you felt like that, you should have felt like that about that situation. But this kind of goes to something that Kwame was saying about Vlad TV. He set that whole thing up. He said Bootsy to crash out. Now Bootsy about to face a lot of backlash about just crashing out without being a man, because he could have been a man and just called T.I. up and like, hey man, what's that shit you were talking about with your cousin and shit? And he could explain to him, yeah man, I was just saying that shit just for the, for the views, the clicks and views shit. Here, I got the paperwork right here. Here, check that out. You know what I'm saying? I was just fucking around. And they could have kept it copacetic. But not only Bootsy, but a whole bunch of other rappers went and jumped straight out the window. Went and jumped straight out the window like some crash dummies. Let me make sure y'all can hear me fine. I hope I ain't meant to in here doing all this talking and y'all can't hear me. Hold on, let me pull y'all up on my other phone. That way I can monitor the chat. Salute, Steph. I see you. I see you. I could barely see the camera that's on my chest. So, but we about to get into some work too. So I'm just explaining y'all what I'm about to the kind of video that we about to go over. We about to go over Bootsy's response, even when he found out that kind of it couldn't be true. Okay, y'all can hear me pretty good. And DJ Academics, he did a great job. I just watched one of his videos or whatever. He did a great job of digging through this situation. And it turned out that T.I. might be telling the truth. He was lying about the situation, but instead he put himself in the situation of somebody else. And DJ Academics did a great job of digging up the actual facts and the evidence right there on screen. So I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play a couple of things. So y'all just rock with me. That's what we doing today, y'all. That's what we doing right now. So besides that now, what else we doing is we doing this fresh house. Well, I've been on this house, since yesterday or whatever. And what we got here is the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm about to make this into what we call a frame pretty much for a return box. Y'all remember, if you've been coming into my HVAC videos, this is where we're gonna sit our unit at. Y'all gotta think that it's gonna be sheetrock here. But this is gonna be the closet where the unit is gonna be at. So once you put the unit here, the air blows up into there, and then it distributes out all that good stuff that I kind showed y'all before. And this is gonna be the return air flex. And this is gonna tie into a box that's gonna be right here. I'm waiting on the contractor to come so he's supposed to put a piece of plywood on this right here that I'm supposed to cut too, and I'll be putting that box right there inside of there, but they haven't showed up yet, and I hope they show up today because I ain't coming back here Monday. They're gonna have to pay somebody else to come to the motherfucker. Once I'm done, I'm done. But what I'm gonna do right now, what y'all gonna witness me do, I'm gonna put a box right here where y'all see that flex running through right there. I'm gonna put this box right here up there, and I'm gonna tie that flex into there. So, because what that's gonna serve a purpose of is gonna suck in all this air out of this open room and return it back to that air conditioning unit. That's why it's called a return air. And the air that goes out to blow on you, that's called the supply air. So that's what that box right there is for. That box right there is gonna supply the air through the house. This right here is gonna return the air to the house. So, like I say, I'm gonna put this box right here. I'm gonna put this frame. I'm about to cut a 24 by 18 frame out of that, and I'm gonna put it on the bottom of this box. I'm gonna put it up there where I got that boot rail right there. I'm gonna cut a hole in it, and I'm gonna tie that flex into it. And then I'm gonna take another little piece of flex, which is a 9-inch flex, and I'm gonna tie it from that box, from that one right there, into the same box. So that's going to be called a jumper return. That's a jumper return. It just takes that's going to be the master bedroom over there. So it's just going to help it circulate the air from in that room. And of course, it has a supply vent right there also that come from this. It's going to be coming from a distribution box. Now, the first line that we're going to run off of this box is going to be a 12-inch line. It's going to carry, a certain amount of CFMs. I want to say about 300 CFMs. I could be wrong with something, 150 or something like that. But it's gonna carry that air, and I'm gonna put a box right there. I got a box right there. We got it over there. We're gonna put one of those boxes over there, up there on that little platform that I put up there, and then that's gonna distribute to all of these rooms over here. We got a bedroom right here. We have another return. This is going to be another jumper return that I'm going to put a box right here. That's the box that I got right there. I'm going to have to throw that together. And then we got this very back bedroom back here. I left my tool here last night, y'all. This is why I be losing stuff. I left this here yesterday. It's a damn $20 tool. But We have a return, so we're gonna have 2 returns that ties to a box right there. And this is a bathroom over here, so we have 1 flex. And like I said, we're gonna have 1 box that's sitting right here. So all of these are gonna tie, all these from this side are gonna tie into that 1 box. And then we're gonna have a distribution box that's right here above me. I got another box right there that I'm gonna put right there, right above me. And then we're gonna distribute those to the 4 vents that's over here. I've already ran my dryer vent. That's for the dryer that's gonna get put in there, because that's gonna be the laundry room. I already ran that. I already have my bath fans already ran too. I have all my grills home, all my distribution supply boxes home. So we're just gonna get to kind of some of the fun part of this stuff today. So I'm gonna let y'all watch and listen. We're gonna be watching and listening. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yo, I'm making hard work look cool again, man. Instead of these fools sitting around arguing about if you snitched or not, you wouldn't have to worry about nobody snitching if you just sit your ass to work or something, or go find you a legit hustle. I had to learn that. So I get to talk shit about the snitches now. I ain't got to goddamn worry about being snitched on. I know damn well this motherfucker ain't run his damn copper right on top of my flex. You bitch ass motherfucker. The copper dude came and ran his copper right on top of my flex, y'all. Oh, I could move that. Never mind. All right, so let's get to work and let's listen to some of this fugazes that these rappers be on, y'all. I hope y'all entertained. Hit the like button. This is more of a HVAC video than it is a response video, but at the same time, we're just giving out the content. Y'all know how I do. So let me go through the timeline for y'all. So we're gonna start right here.
I have not ever told any kind of information to any form of law enforcement that can get any man, woman, or child, whether innocent or guilty, criminal or citizen, that can get them anytime for any crime. Say, look, if it's a sir, did you see that?
Can y'all hear that just fine, or should I turn down the music a little bit? I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit.
All right, so me and my cousin. We had a little hustle we was running. We had like freight trains and truckloads of banana republic and J crew, like white folk, like office stuff. On the freeway, the real police. So we go. I have a good one. Why are we going through the court process? Two died, and my lawyer said, well, I can make everything go away if it's Chanel. And I had a talk with you. What you said? Oh, Jim Smith. Yeah. After he had passed, I had a talk with him. He said, I take all the charges you got. If you can walk away free and put it on me, goddamn, extradite me from here. They can come get me from here and serve me a warrant. They doing damn good.
So is that what boys giving you shit about because you put it on?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Nobody even know about that. I just volunteered. Nobody even know about that. I'm just being honest. I can dig it. I'm just being honest. That's the only time I done never said or gave no information about them, because that's my cousin, my big cousin. He was dead, and he told me that it was okay.
So off of that conversation, I created a set of circumstances. It was clear when I said I talked to my cousin, and he told me.
They didn't get the satire of the conversation. They didn't get the change of inflection of voice. They didn't get the fact that you were basically sarcastic.
Humor, sarcasm. First, anybody who called me and asked what really happened. Hey man, what happened? What's up with this? Well, the case was resolved due to a motion to suppress all of the evidence because of an illegal search and seizure. Got to check again.
Okay, so I'm glad I checked because I would have been sitting here talking to myself. But y'all heard? Did y'all hear everything? I'm not sure if y'all heard everything. Somebody let me know something. Was y'all able to hear the audio that I was just playing, or was it that I have it on mute? Okay, good. Okay. So y'all hear that T.I., you know, he put out a scenario, and this was right after the whole thing with Dirk went on here and told on King Von after King Von was dead. So y'all see these selective politics with these fake ass gangsters and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see how they playing with the heads of the youth. Because right now it's all about who snitched, who didn't. That's how they choosing who to cancel. If you seen somebody getting killed, even if it was your mama, you ain't supposed to snitch, or you get took out of the real ninja guy, the real ninja book. And that's definitely what Bootsy trying to push. Because all of a sudden, you go on to Black TV instead of hitting up T.I. like you supposed to be the realest. Because that's what he about to tell us. He's supposed to be the realest. He one of the last real ones left. Well, why your real behind couldn't hit a man up behind the scenes and like, hey, bro, what's up with that? But instead, you let Vlad TV gas you up to jump out there in that water. Now you put your credibility on the line because all y'all real ninjas, y'all ain't supposed to make no kind of verdict without seeing the paperwork first. I mean, maybe I'm outdated on the game. I ain't been in the streets in a long time, so maybe I forgot the rules. But see, the goalposts keep getting moved. Yeah, the goalposts keep getting moved. But now Boosie is sitting here with egg on his face. Now let me play y'all what Boosie had to say now. And then we're gonna get into academic, you know.
I ain't heard that sound. At this time, I am fully prepared. I'm coming track.
He ain't even talked to the man since that little bullshit.
You had a mostly completed album, and then this came out.
Yes, bro.
Did you and T.I. have a conversation?
No. Last time we talked, we ran across the he said, man, we're going to talk about the album. You know what I'm saying? That was the last thing we talked about. But and it was bad timing, bro. Like, we finna put this shit together. Real smoke, bro. You going there? And what I stand on, you go on a fucking interview and say that?
Well, you even said that this album with T.I. is better than Drake and 21 Savage album.
Smoke! That's how good this motherfucker is. You know, I mean, it's just hard to get up. Bro, smoke, bro. It's talent, bro. But, you know, like, he hurt me with that one, bro. You know, like, bro, and from me now. Why would you?
Duh. But why would you go run? Dummy. You know, T.I., that ain't sound right. That's why you should have hit like a homeboy, like a real ninja, like you say you is. For the clout. You already selling your soul. This man set you up. You 40, 30, 40 bands or whatever the lad be paying you. Something that you can eat off of. I mean, come on, man. You done let you crash out. You big dummy. You big dummy. You let you crash out. You be ashamed of yourself, Booster. Keep going on, Vlad. Let them crash out like that.
I mean, the whole argument of why he didn't say shit. I mean, look, how long did it take me to talk about my whole home invasion situation that me and you talked about in our interview? How long did it take me to talk about me getting involved for kilo games? Like, you know, this is 20, 15 years after. Like, you know, people hold in a lot of shit, you know, until there's a situation. And if you think about the whole TI thing, it's not. Shit.
Nah, everybody caught it. Everybody caught it. To bring it to light. People caught it, just nobody probably thought nothing of it. Like, hell. Your character to it becomes an issue. A little bit. Cause you think, hey, if he said that a year, tell him when he should be mad. Somebody else claim that they did. All of a sudden, you ain't get mad until you could have called that man right then. As soon as you heard that bull, you got this man. When Charleston White was roasting your kid, all of a sudden y'all got up there. Y'all want to prove. Yeah, you just expose yourself. You let Vlad allow you to expose yourself. Expose yourself that you weren't gonna. If that was the case, But if you gonna stick by the hood rules, you gotta stick by them all the way. You gotta wait for the paperwork. If you rock with that man like you was acting like you rock with him so much to the point you was making an album with, your son hang with it. So all of a sudden now, the rules done change.
I just know that I go against all. I stand on what I stand.
Yeah, I mean, I was really wondering what your answer was going to be to this because I was going to ask you. You knew I was going to ask this question. Yeah.
Of course, you're gonna ask that question. You're gonna ask that question. Of course, you got Boosie thinking that you looking out for him. Well, really, you about to crash him out. You set him up. But I guess hell, him and T.I. ain't making no money together. Him and Vlad making money together. So he probably ain't got no loyalty to Vlad. I mean to Tip. Nope, he still ain't came yet. Solar? Yeah. Nah, where you got it at? It's right there. This the garage right here? Yeah, so like over there. Okay, so that bad fan that's over there in that corner over there, do I need to? Cause that's the only thing that's on that side that I'll have to go through. It's kind of hard because they don't tell you like distance from here to here. But so should I just bring it? As long as you get like really close to the bottom. Okay, I can do that because that's the only one I got to penetrate over there. So I can just push it as close to the, to the edge as possible. Right. Besides that one there is okay, right? Yeah. Okay. So only okay. Cool. Yeah, I meant to ask you about them solar panels the other day when I saw you. I was like, damn, I wonder if they got solar panels out here. Oh, okay. Right. Right. All right, appreciate that. Is he coming today to do that or? Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, but if I need to come tomorrow, if he need to come, now if he ain't coming to Monday, they're probably that anyway. It's cool. Whatever we do, gotta do to get it done. That's cool. Yeah, but my bad, y'all. All right, so this is the 24 by 18 frame that I'm telling y'all, and I'm about to put this on that box right there. That's one of the builders. They're supposed to bring, like I told y'all, they're supposed to put that piece of plywood on that what's name right there. I had called them yesterday and I told him, man, he was supposed to have one of his guys come and do it, but I guess the guy ain't got around to it. But they might want to do it before I finish with this job. I mean, I'm gonna come back one more. Oh man, I cut that shit fucked up, y'all. Man, what in the hell? How did I do that? Y'all, I fucked that up. Okay. All right. I'll fix that. Damn, what did I do? Oh, I must have. I'm sitting here right. Y'all, I cut a whole side. This side's supposed to be 24 inches. I cut that bitch short as hell. Look at that shit, y'all. Man, I got to be more careful. Okay, well, I hope I got some. That was supposed to be. Oh, that's what I did. I cut it at 20. Oh, that's that 18. Yes, I did. I cut it at 20 first. Oh, oh, that's what I did, y'all. I'm supposed to be cutting for a 24 by 18. I'm cutting for a 28-14. That's what I get for being distracted. What we got here? We got 18 here. And we're supposed to have 24 here. Okay, that's what I did. I cut that for 28. And then I cut this for another damn 18. Damn, y'all, I fucked this all up. Yeah, I tell you what, I know how to fix that, though. Anyway, back to this. Let me play this. Fix this.
I know everything's going to happen. And we don't even go over this. We don't go. I just see what's on their Instagram. That's exactly. And I was like, how is Goofy going to answer this? Is he going to stick to what he's always said, or is he going to make an exception? He's going to make an exception.
Yeah, I told y'all. Lined his ass up. You big dummy. You big dummy, Bootsy. You let that man trick you out your spot. You let Vlad trick you. Thought you was smarter than that, Bootsy. Thought you was smarter than that. And once again, the homie, hey, sometimes I think Kwame be tripping. Whatever. He called on Vlad. I mean, everybody already was seeing it. But, you know, most people, like I say, they look for it as an opportunity. But he just cost Boosie his credibility.
So that album is scrapped. Well, when this comes out, you're probably going to get a phone call from him.
Oh, man. I mean,
you guys have a conversation.
No, you ain't.
Yeah, you have no problem speaking.
No, you ain't.
Yeah, I don't have no problem speaking to him.
This album is a rap. It is what it is.
And I got a legacy to hold up. I'm one of the last ones left that, you know, that stand on what I believe in. You know, I'm one of the last ones left, and I can't break that for nobody.
Now, you hear that dumb ass psychology, y'all? Do y'all hear that? This man ain't, man, come on, bro. It's all about his image, bro. Come on now. I got something to stand up on. Now, listen to what he was saying last night. When he found out that paperwork that came out. And then we're going to get into DJ Academic's breakdown of proving that what T.I. was saying, he just made it up. Hold on. Ooh, look. Oh, here it is.
Recording just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local
I gotta stand on that. I don't care how bad y'all want to hear the album. I gotta stand on that. I'm the realest one. He did it.
Hold on, y'all.
Y'all the next one, please.
I think he did it, snitch. They say he posted the paperwork saying that he did it.
Now, he said that he didn't think he did snitch. But you done went on the record by saying, like, if he did, then he a rat too. And you went on the record saying that you ain't even talked to this man since you heard that. So you a nigga that's listening to the rules. Caring about what your fans think more than being really, because you're saying you a real nigga. You're one of the last ones. But if you as real as you say, you would have hit that man up on on the phone and said, hey man, what is this you got going on? And would have just said it to him straight up. You ain't gotta get no fans' opinion or none of that. Fans ain't even have to know. You ain't have to tell them about no album, no nothing. I'm just saying. But you made sure Vlad had those details and tried to make it where he got the story. That ain't real, homeboy. That ain't real at all. I'm having to finesse something, y'all. I'm having to put something together. So how I'm gonna do this? Since this side was supposed to be a 24. This side is supposed to be 24. This side is supposed to be 18. So let me make sure. But that, how the hell I got that? Set that down too. Set that down to 18. So here we go.
That's the icing on the cake. That's just why I just don't go. I go against that stuff. I'm the realest, bro. I'm the realest, bro. I gotta stand on that. I don't care how bad y'all want to hear an album. I gotta stand on that, man. I stand on business. I'm a real street nigga. That's something that can't be done. Y'all gotta respect my decision, man. Stand for a lot of shit, bro. I stand up for a lot of niggas, bro. I stand up for me.
Man, this is the ignorant shit I ever heard. That's some of the most ignorant shit you'll ever hear in your damn life. You ain't even seen the damn picture.
Millions of gangsters worldwide. I'm all they got left. They ain't doing none of that. T.I. posted paperwork. Man, I hope he did it. Why would he do that? Because that's the bro.
This nigga so convinced. This nigga said T.I. posted this. Why would he do that if he did that? That's stupid. Like, no, nigga, you go to hell, bro. This nigga is slow in hell. But like I said, T.I. just brought the snakes out the grass.
Why would he post his paperwork showing you did it? That's even worse, bro. That dude needs to be quiet. Gangsta Williams got his paperwork. It don't matter, bro. Don't matter who got their paperwork. It's what's on the paperwork that make it a sin to me. Yeah.
He done got so
it could have been my daddy.
He done got so caught up in caring about what some folks on the internet think about him, man. That's sad, bro. This is what the game's doing to these cats, man. They making this a priority, man. That shit crazy.
I done lost loves of my life. I done lost friends who I consider friends. I done lost niggas who are supposed to be gangsters, all to the same reason. If I lose another one, it ain't, hey man, hey. I done lost niggas to the same shit. Love my life. I wish Tip the best, bro. I wish Tip the best, bro. I wish him the best, bro. He probably upset with you, bro. I wish him the best.
So he wish him the best, and he probably upset. Yeah, I would be upset too if I was Tip. I ain't gonna lie. If you supposed to be my homie or whatever, you just came to talk. Now let's get into DJ Academics breaking down the paperwork. Real paperwork. And this was impressive to me. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. We just gonna work and listen. Just a quick live. Everybody cool? Everybody cool? Y'all let me know something. Look, Andrew, he's learning from Charles and White. Yeah, they tried to get together on Charles and White and just flame on Charles and White up. Now Charles and White having fun at their shit. Matter of fact, let's listen to Charles and White's reaction to that last interview too, y'all. Real quick.
So listen, I want to tell Lil Boosie, nigga, you talking that shit. Let's listen to what he had to say, y'all. Let's listen to what Boosie Boo got to say on Vlad TV. Little Boosie. And I don't know what grown man still calling himself little. Little Boosie. Say little. Say little boo. Yeah, nigga, I wish a nigga would come up and call me and say, what's up, little man? Nigga, what? Oh, who you think you calling? And I'm a little man. Yeah, nigga better not call me no little man. Little Boosie.
You had a mostly completed album, and then this came out.
Yes, bro.
Did you and T.I. have a conversation about it?
No, bro. Last time, yes, bro. No, bro. So you mean to tell me you the type of nigga, you heard something, you been fucking with this nigga for years. You and this nigga family done been together. This nigga was supporting you when you was in jail. Your son done been with his son. Your kids done spend the night at his kid's house. So you mean to tell me, Lil Boosie, you this kind of bitch ass nigga? I knew it. I'm the nigga scolding you, Boosie. I'm the nigga scolding you, Boosie. Oh, Lil Terrence.
Hey y'all, this is my first time hearing this, but I seen it right before I went live. And I'm going on here and fast forward because I know he just be bullshitting at the beginning of the live, but I seen it was only 15 minutes. So I said, oh yeah, Charles and White about to go in on him because, you know, they both tried to double team it. And Charles and White was exposing Boosie. Because that's true. You the type of nigga, and I ain't think of it like that, but I did say it. I did say that. But, of course, you know, a person's voice like Charles and White will go further. But you the type of nigga that'll hear something about a nigga and run with it. That's some weak ass shit, bro. I mean, I lost a lot, even though I ain't like, it ain't about being a fan or who you like with me or whatever, because I do like T.I. as a rapper. Don't get me wrong. Boosie, not so much, but I did respect his, you know what I'm saying, street credibility to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought he was more like the OG type. Okay, I'd have been through a lot of stuff, but now I need to start, you know, teaching I respected how he had his kids in his house, you know what I'm saying? And he made a purpose of raising his sons and all that stuff like that. That's what I respect about me. And I didn't respect a lot of the dumb shit that he be coming out with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was saying like what he did with his son, and we know have a grown woman do this and that to him. At that age, nah. Maybe 16, yeah. But, you know, to each his own. He was speaking about, you know, lesbians and all that. Then your daughter become a lesbian, bro. Then you have to, you know, backtrack on what you say. It just show that you, bro, you just be capping. You just say what people want you to say, and that's all good. But don't come up here and talk about you the realest and all that, and you can't even have a conversation with somebody supposed to be your friend. That's just fake nigga activity. Y'all see how that is? So now we're gonna put that up there. But what I'm gonna do before I put it up there, I'm gonna go ahead and cut a 16-inch hole into that right there before we put it up there. That way I don't have to try to do it while I'm up there. Matter of fact, it'll probably be better that I do it while I'm up there, because if I put it in right now, I might struggle getting it through those those rafters. So, but I can go ahead and cut in my 9-inch hole that's gonna go on the side over here. I can cut that in. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's finish listening to Charleston White.
Listen, you and this nigga Tip, you and this nigga Cliff have been rocking like a motherfucker. Remember y'all got together against me. Y'all went and got the keys and everything together. You and Cliff,
So rather than you, Tippin' Tappin' told Tip said you got the number, so you could have called Tippy. Say, look out, Tip. Man, what's this?
Yeah, no, hold on. Let me turn my I'm gonna just play it straight off of the phone instead of. I'm gonna play it straight off of the phone instead of. It's about to go dead anyway. Which y'all should be able to hear. It's probably too loud on that speaker damn way.
Your son done been with his son. Your kids done spend the night at his kid's house. So you mean to tell me, Lil Boosie, you this kind of bitch ass nigga? I knew it. I'm the nigga exposing you, Boosie. I'm the nigga exposing you, Boosie Boo. Lil Terrence. But listen, you and this nigga Tip, you and this nigga Clifford been rocking like a motherfucker. Remember y'all got together against me? Y'all went and got your kids and everything together. Clifford, you and Clifford, Terrence. So rather than you saying, picking up the phone, cause the nigga Clifford Tippy, Tippin' Tappin' told Tip said you got the number, so you could have called Tippy. Say, look at
that nigga said Tippin' Tap told Tip. Tippin' Tap told Tip. What in the hell? Tippin' Tap told Tip.
Man, what's the shit? You talking about you standing on codes. You standing on street codes.
Y'all hear fine?
What about a man? What about a nigga who been saying, I'm your brother, I'm your partner, we rock together?
Y'all let me know y'all can hear the audio fine because I got it playing off the phone. I say that Wipe Me Down track about the only track you ever heard of his. Yeah, I ain't really a fan though. The Wipe Me Down, they kind of forced that on you, but I like that Fox verse better than I like the Gucci verse. I thought I like Fox better than I like the Gucci or Webbie. And I like the Webbie more than I like Gucci. I don't know what Gucci had going on, but he had some kind of cult like Fox. I don't know. People like the Gucci because he's alright. But he just crashed out. He just showed his true colors. You live in a facade, Boots, and you scared to let it go. That's why you say those outlandish things. You want people to think you crazy. You way left here.
I bring my family with your family. Nigga, you don't give a nigga the courtesy call? Terrence. Lil Boo. Lil Terrence. You mean tell me you don't get your partner? You talking about this your partner? Now, Tip think you been faking and funking on it.
I would too.
When them niggas run you out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where'd you go?
Atlanta.
Boosie. When them niggas run you out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and the white folks and all them people run you out of Baton Rouge, you went to Atlanta. And you went up under, they fucking with the state. And now you went up under the King's wing. You went up under the King's wing, Boosie. You wasn't in Atlanta standing on your own, Boosie. You went up under the King's wing. At the time, the boy was the king. He had his hat cocked to the side. He had the ball fade going, and he was the king. And you went up into Atlanta fucking with the king, Terrence. Now all of a sudden, here it is, nigga. Ever since you got out of jail, and your daughter was saying, I told you my daddy was coming home. I told you. And you had that song. What was the name of that song, Kimbo? It was some song, but it was a bad motherfucking song you had coming out of jail, nigga. You ain't had a hit motherfucking song since then, Terrence.
I got.
So now you done took to the internet shit.
I forgot about that one now. Yeah, that I'm Coming Home song. That song there, that was fire. Salute, Miss J. Salute, Money and Marcus Fisher. Yeah, that I'm Coming Home, and that album that Boosie dropped right when he came home. That probably was the hardest Boosie I ever heard. And after that, I ain't even listen to that Boo Pop shit. Yeah, I wasn't even hearing no dude trying to rename himself after Pop. Boo Pop? Nah, bro. I don't know what kind of dope he was smoking when he thought about naming himself Boo Pop. That was the sweetest stuff I ever heard in my life. I ain't lying. Boo pop. I like saying you pop boo. I might can get that in there. I hope so. Yeah, I think I can. Let's see. No, I ain't gonna be able to get that in there. I have to take this out. I'll wait till I put it up there.
Now here it is, you running over there, sitting on Vladimir, thinking you a hellified nigga. Now you just an internet nigga. You ain't no hellified rapper no more. Lil Boosie. Now listen to me, Lil Boosie.
All right, y'all, my bad. Real quick. All right, we back. All right. Let's slide back just a little bit with Charleston White was talking about.
I just sit in this chair thinking you a hellified motherfucking nigga. Now you just sitting that nigga. You ain't no hellified rapper no. Terrence, Lil Boosie, Little Boosie. Now listen to me, Lil Boosie. You really a sucker. Now I ain't gonna call you a mark, but you done got some mark behavior. But it is my sincere belief and my honest assessment and evaluation that nigga, you really a sucker. And you've been hiding behind Boosie bad ass. But the real terrorist, you a sucker, nigga. You know you gonna call that nigga T. You look at man, I know, man, you know that I got to stand on it, my nigga. You my nigga. You my nigga. Or if that ain't your nigga, however it's supposed to went down, you was supposed to call Captain. You know the boy name, I ain't keep repeating, but you know, you supposed to call the man and say, man, I know, my boy, Tootie Raw, little ugly Tootie, your little looking boy, they buddies. Now they got to fall out. I think that little yellow boy, they got his mom and daddy scared over there. What's that boy name? What's the boy name I got into it with? King? Yeah, I got into it with King. I think King will whoop Tootie. Yeah. I think King will whoop the shit out of Tootie. So let's instigate a fight between y'all kids, nigga, since you done went bad. Say, King, you see how that nigga talking about your daddy? Get there, go whoop Tootie, King. Tell Tootie what you told me, King. I'm finna instigate a fight between they boys. I'm finna stir up a fight between they boys. Say, King, go whoop Tootie. Yeah, don't let that nigga do your daddy like that, man. The nigga spend the night over your house and all that other kind of shit. No, jump on Tootie, King. Catch Tootie out in the mouth and whoop him. Just jump on. I don't think he can fight. Now, his sister might fight, but I don't think Tootie can fight. But say, Boosie, you supposed to call Tippy and tell him, say, man, don't you go on put the album out. Then say, listen, you a hoe, nigga. You a hoe ass nigga. I know the kind of nigga you are. You a hoe ass nigga, little Boosie. You know you supposed just man to man on some man shit though, Boosie. Man to man shit, my nigga. You done some kid, little boy, hoe shit, nigga. That run of the mill shit, nigga. You know you supposed to check paperwork, homie. You don't put, man, come on, homie. You know bosses. Nah, that wasn't no boss move, nigga. And you should be ashamed of yourself, little Boosie. Yeah, that's some real little boy shit. You done been sitting on this white boy platform and done went against your nigga. All for this motherfucking Jew Russian white boy. Her Russian motherfucking Jew. And he love it too. Listen to him. How we talk, you say, we ran across the street, say, man, we gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? That was the last thing we talked about. But man, it was bad timing, bro. Like, we feel like. And then, you know, another thing, little Boosie. This is another thing, nigga. A nigga always got sunglasses on. We can't never look a nigga into his eyes because the eyes is the window of the soul. Nigga, you and little Marlo Mike done killed so many niggas. Or that diabetes got you with them yellow things. Between that diabetic nigga and that nigga with hepatitis, yeah, them nigga eyes be yellowish. Yeah, they had them yellow tinted eyes. Let me leave you alone about the sunglasses. Say, nah, I was finna fuck with him. Say, man, we can't trust this nigga. This nigga always got sunglasses on. But I be forgetting. You get that white shit in your mouth. You get that white shit right there. And you gotta be yellow. You diabetic nigga. They gotta take that insulin shot. That insulin, and them the nigga with hepatitis. Them niggas be yellow. That motherfucker white to their eye be yellow like a motherfucker. I keep forgetting. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna leave you alone about them glasses. I gotta let you I gotta let you make it on that one. Put this shit together. Real smoke, bro, and you going there. And when I stand on you, go on a fucking interview and say that. But nigga, if you really stand on that shit, homie, and you really were fucking with that nigga, unless you one of them fake ass niggas that can act like you fuck with a nigga, be all around nigga kids. I'm sure T.I. had you around his mama. I'm sure he done been around your mama. If you one of them fake ass niggas that can do that, my nigga, nah. You ain't no stand up nigga, homie. I don't know what you standing on. But this is what I want everybody to know, since I got everybody's attention. Lil Boosie, you hollering you the last one left. I was gonna wait to the end of this motherfucking I was gonna wait to the end of this motherfucking Vlad video, but I'm gonna tell you now, Lil Boosie. Little Boosie. Let me tell you something, Little Boosie. You must forgot, nigga. I know the niggas you was in Angola with. Don't make me call Eric Solid, nigga, Lil E Solid up, nigga. Cause you must forgot, Little Boosie, Terrence Hatch. You did not walk the yard with killers, nigga, in Angola. You wasn't with killers, lions, gorillas, the birds, the tigers, the snakes, the possums, and then all them motherfucking dangerous fighters they got learned in the dark of Angola prison. You was over there, Lil Boosie. So don't be talking like you the last one. You ain't stood on a motherfucking thing, nigga. Safe as it was for you in prison and you was getting high. Nigga, you didn't have to fight. You wasn't over there for a little E Solid them, nigga. Don't you forget, Boosie. Don't make me call them Angola niggas and get them Angola niggas online and they tell the world you was not in population, nigga, with them lions, killers, gorillas, bears, tigers, lions, hyenas, and gazelles. Yeah, mama, you was a gazelle, boo. So don't be coming out here talking like, so now stop it. Now shit, Boosie, enough is enough. Now, you need to pop.
Nah, that's enough of that, but I totally agree. That nigga, like, bro, if you gonna sit there and stand on that ultimate gangster stuff that he trying to stand on, bro, you can't go to prison and then you gotta be in PC. You gotta get special protection and all that, this and that. You gotta walk that yard. At least that's what you can say about Tip. He at least walked the yard. Y'all can say all that snitch stuff. You know what I mean? But being there, when you go, you at least gotta stand up like a man. And that's the image that they selling though. Oh, I'm this, I stand on that. I'm a gangster. But you're a gangster that go to prison and need to be protected. That's what they don't want to tell the kids. I'm a gangster until I get around gangsters. That's what they don't want to stand on. But let's get into this DJ Academic, because I believe he did a great job of finding the truth. You know what I'm saying? Whether anybody care or not, I don't really care that much, but I thought it was interesting. Because I grew up influenced by these guys like this. So it does break your heart, like Tip said in one of his raps, when you find out your favorite rapper lame as hell. Now that's how that go, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I caught a little bit more hell than I usually do with that, because I had set my boot rail kind of off, so I had to fix it all while I held that up in the air, so it did kind of make my arms start, shaking like some booty meat. But we got it up there. So now all I have to do is I'm gonna tie that into that. So that's not a priority right now though. I come back to do that. I just want to get that on. I want to get this up. So I'm gonna go put that other one on also. And I'll go ahead and put this collar on in while I'm sitting right here also. But let's get into the academic one, y'all. Yeah, Boosie was in PC, man. Oh, that capping. I'm a gangster. I gotta stand on that. This and that. Man, cut all the cap, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Just rap. Shut up. Let your check shut up, man. Nah. Let's get DJ Academic. Yeah, he did a great job. There it is right here. DJ Academic breakdown T.I.'s paperwork.
Shower, big act, I'm fresh, I'm good to go. Those are chilling. You know what I mean? Anyway, earlier today we were watching T.I. tell a story. Here we go.
The camera saying what it.
I would love to do that type work on the regular, working by yourself, not being bothered by folks, nobody on your back.
So this is a story we heard earlier. Midstream, actually. Instagram.tip. You might just want to change that to T.I. because tip. Anyway, T.I. posted his paperwork, and he actually has it up there now with the song Paperwork Party over it, okay? This is what he posted. Let me pause it. It says, FYI, can nobody who got their name in other people's paperwork question me about mine. I got it on me. We can have a paperwork party. Pull up or shut the fuck up, okay? Okay, I did post this on my page. Make sure you can follow my page, the academics page. And we got the same post up there as well. Now, we wasn't even trying to get on our takeoff shit, really, for this. Because, listen, I'm now in the belief that we could solve any crime in one string. Any crime. Any crime. Like, nigga, the biggest mystery in the world, nigga, we'll solve it in one string. Easy. Easy. Like, come on, man. Let's go. I start zooming in, start looking around. You got the paperwork. If you look on it, it says motion to suppress on one. And this right here, if you zoom in, it says to dismiss, which I imagine is a motion to dismiss. On the first interview he did, or that interview he did talking about the Boosie thing, he said I got off the case because I filed a motion to suppress, and it was suppressed, and because they didn't have the evidence of what they were charging for, we dismissed it. So it looks kind of like T.I. got it. You know what I mean? It was the joke he was telling that wasn't a good joke, and people believed it. But. This is why, like, you know, I'm really wondering why people be talking about criminal shit like this, especially if you care about snitching. If you don't care about snitching, it doesn't matter, right? Like, if you care about snitching, it don't matter. If you don't care about snitching, it doesn't matter. But when people are holding you to, like, some type of fucking gangster standard, I guess everything matters. So, since T.I. mentioned paperwork party, listen, nobody, you don't got to pull up on T.I. I got it on the paperwork, right? No, you don't got to put it on T.I., okay? Now, I'm going to bring up the exact case that these documents that he has are from. You don't need to talk to his lawyer. You don't need to talk to him. You're going to realize a few things. Number one, and I'm going to tell you exactly how these things are found. There's no mystery in my history. Number one, he mentioned his cousin Toot. And if you guys listen to a song that he did, which I'm a huge avid T.I. fan, I'm a big T.I. fan. T.I. did a song, and I'm going to show you how easy shit is. So I'll be like, he did a song, T.I., just type it in. T.I., TikTok. T.I., Live in the Sky. One of my favorite songs by T.I. He's talking about people he's lost. And he talked about Toot on the song, okay? Let me go to Genius. Now, when he talked about Toot, what he did was, he gave out Toot's real name, okay? So, man, I'd like to dedicate the song to my cousin Toot, Alejandro Tramel Morgan. So we got a name. Okay? This is how simple shit is. Thank you. We got a name. Now, the reason why people were skeptical about this whole thing, they can't find they can't find a record of T.I. having this case. There's zero record of T.I. having this case, right? So no, if you search Clifford Harris, he never got arrested for this time he's talking about. So we got to reverse engineer it, and this is how quickly we do it. So he mentioned his cousin Toot, they caught it together. So this is Toot's real name. Now, we could verify a few things about Toot. He said Toot passed away. Obviously, in the song, he's saying rest in peace, so we imagine that. But if we didn't think that's true, don't worry. We come with a lot of evidence, okay? There's an obituary report about Toot. Here we go. Funeral services for Alejandro Morgan, Tramel Morgan, will be held on April 12th. Yes, this is how quick we get it done. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sorry. Friday, April 12th, 2002, in the chapel, blah, blah. This is the obituary for his cousin. So the cousin does exist. This is true. Cool. Now, the next thing we gotta really look at is, let's look up the cases. That, perfect. Now, according to the timeline of this thing, this would have been about maybe 2001, 2002. So we looked up the case, and essentially, and also here's the thing too.
So, two things. I just finished that one up. That's how I look. I still gotta put a strap on it and, duck seal it and everything. But that's how that return looks when, once you get that in there. So y'all seen how I did that? Like I said, that's gonna be where the air returns back to the unit. Because remember, the unit's gonna be in that closet. I'm gonna put a box. I'm gonna put that box right there, right up under there. So, and in that box, when they put that plywood right there, they're gonna sit the unit on top of there, and they're gonna cut a hole in it. So that air will return back into the air conditioning unit, and it will blow it back into that box. This supply box that's right above it, it'll blow it back into the house, and they'll just recycle. But that's one of the main parts of it, and that's the return box. So that's what we got. We pretty much just need to strap on to that, and we'll be done with that. Matter of fact, I'll do that while I'm right here. Might as well, y'all. Get everything out the way while you're there. That way I don't have to come back and do it. So how I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna take 2 of these straps right here and I'm gonna put them together. I'm gonna take my tie tool, cut it, and I'm gonna go up here and tie this around here. And if people did more of this work, we wouldn't worry about who's snitching or not. You wouldn't have to worry about it. I ain't worrying about nobody snitching on me. Well, anyway, yeah, but y'all can see, Act really did his homework. T.I. had mentioned that cousin in the song. So the reason Act's able to kind of reverse engineer, as he say, with if T.I. was lying or not when he was talking about this situation, because now that he's coming back and saying, hey, I just made the situation up, everybody like, oh, he backtracking now, he lying. But on the paperwork that he showed, academic just read it out, and the case was dropped because the evidence was suppressed, which means that, you know, there was an unlawful stop. They wasn't supposed to search him anyway, so that's why he didn't get charged with the gun. Now, what academics is relieving, that he pulled up the case because they tried to pull it up. They keep trying to find Tip's name in the case, but it doesn't come back under Tip's name. It comes back, you know, but so when he looked up Tip's dead cousin, and he found out what his dead cousin name was, because Tip made a song called Live in the Sky, and that song was dedicated to that dead cousin. I remember that song. That's probably one of my top 5 T.I. songs of all time. I love that song. That song, that's one of those songs that make you respect Tip's craft. You know, it ain't about no trapping, it ain't about no dope. It's just about, you know, some loved ones. You know, man, that's one of my favorite songs. So yeah, he revealed his cousin's name in that song, and somebody caught it, like a person like academic. You know, that's good investigative journalism, if you ask me. So now he's going and checking his record and see the case that he got, and in the case that he got, which matches the same paperwork that Tip put out yesterday, Tip's name is not in it. It's only his cousin and another person. So either one or two things happened. Either Tip gave him a fake name and he went through the whole process under a fake name, or he really just knew about it between his cousin and whoever else that other person was, and he just told the story and put himself in the seat of it just to keep the content going on, you know what I'm saying, on his what's name. Create a whole bunch of controversy. I mean, he's a rapper. He make up stories all the damn time. But then you find out who your real friends are, who your real homies is, especially when you're talking about the rap game. You find out who they really is when they don't even do their homework. They just jump out the window. All led because they want to sit here and goddamn follow up with somebody like DJ Vlad, who love putting artists against each other. He's either setting you up to get yourself locked up, or he's setting up 2 black males to get into it. You think that man give a damn about the hip hop game? Nah. He just cost Bootsy a good relationship, and they just had a great album that was supposed to drop. Like Bootsy said, it was supposed to be a great album. He was banging, and you done tricked that man out of his spot. But let's continue on.
On T.I.'s document here, you can see right here, you can see the indictment number. You see the indictment number right here too. Right here. This pretty much, you can reverse look up the case and do this too. When you look that case up, Toot is connected to it. So Alejandro Tramel Morgan is connected to that. Now, this is where it gets a little bit odd. It's kind of odd, if you ask me. And I'm not here saying T.I. snitching. Just let you know. But might be some mystery in the history. Who knows? Okay? Here we go. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Here we go.
Oh shit, my bad, y'all. Hold on. My bad, I missed to hit my button. Alright.
So we happen to find the case. Here's the case. This is the case right here, okay? The state of Georgia versus Alejandro, Tramel Morgan, et al., okay? Which means and others, all right? Case number was filed this date. It's a non-capital of felony, Superior Court. And what we also find out is a few other things. Remember, T.I. is supposed to be the co-defendant. And this is where it gets a little bit odd. It does get a little bit odd here, people, okay? Because there is a co-defendant for this case, but it doesn't list Clifford Harris. I guess that's the mystery in T.I.'s history, if there's any. Now, again, I'm still not saying he's snitching or nothing like that, but it's important to point out, right? Because this is the case he's talking about, undoubtedly, right? All right. By the way, you're going to see some addresses here. These people don't live there no more. So, here it goes. These are the parties. First, this is the bonding company that bonded them out. This is the cousin Toot, Alejandro. And then this is the co-defendant. You're going to notice this is not Clifford Harris. It says Douglas Arnell Morgan. This is the co-defendant. So the reason why, and this is what we get to find out, the reason why nobody can find this under T.I.'s name is not listed. So T.I.'s government name, Clifford Harris, is not listed under this case. There's a whole different nigga. There's a whole different dude that's listed as the name. Now, granted, you know, and I see some people say it probably could be a fake name, this and third, but I'm wondering if they book you on a felony, don't they at some point verify your name? It's a little odd. So let's say T.I. gets arrested and they say, what's your name?
Hello, Moto.
Hello? Hey. That work? Probably about 3 days. You okay? Okay. What time you go to work? Okay. Well, let me call you in a couple. I'm gonna take a break in probably about an hour and a half to call you back. Sorry, y'all. That's my niece. Yeah, I didn't text her, so if she called, I gotta answer to make sure, you know, she okay.
Douglas Morgan. Don't they check your name at all? Don't they find an ID? No. I don't know. Again, I'm just going off what I see. So those are the people. So we have Alejandro and we have Douglas Morgan. Okay? We have their full charges that they got charged with here. Give me 1 second. I gotta do this kind of slow. Sorry. Alright. Do it like that. There we go. The full charges each of them got charged with is this. So you'll know that Alejandro aka Toot got charged with a bunch of theft by shoplifting, and Douglas Arnell, whoever that person is, or maybe it's T.I., but T.I., it's not T.I.'s real name, got charged with 5 counts of shoplifting and a gun. So Toot, aka Alejandro, does not have a gun charge. Okay? He has 2 misdemeanors and 3 felonies. Douglas Arnell has 3 felonies and 3 misdemeanors, but one of the misdemeanors, which carrying a concealed weapon, I guess, I don't know how that's because it's Atlanta. My bad. It's Atlanta, right? Okay, so it's Atlanta. So carrying a concealed weapon. So that's interesting to know. Okay. And I guess this is the clue, because I see people were like, like some people who really care about this are frantic to be like, why they can't find it? Like, is it sealed? Like, maybe T.I. is a government informant. And I don't know. I'm not answering those questions. Those ain't the questions I'm answering. You feel me? I'm just trying to answer. Hold on. Give me 1 more second. Give me 1 more second, chat. All right. Okay, I'm looking at that. Okay. Cool. Now, we're going to start matching documents too. So, first and foremost, just to show you it's the same shit that T.I. posted, right? Okay. So the document that T.I. posted is exactly this. Give me 1 second. I'm moving a little slow. Is this. You'll be able to tell. Look where the stamp is on this paper, on this page right here. Look. It touches the S. The corner touches the S. Right? The corner of the stamp touches the S. On the paperwork I'm pulling up, corner of the stamp touches the S. Same shit. So it's you know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is. Now, again, I'm gonna have to assume that Douglas Arnell Morgan is T.I. It has to be. So I'm guessing with somehow, I don't know how incompetent people could be, but somehow T.I. gets locked up, has a gun, gives a fake name, and while giving a fake name, they arrest him with the fake name, and they go through a whole trial or court proceeding with a fake name, and they never corrected to say it's Clifford Harris, not Douglas Arnell.
That's if you want to so strongly believe that what he said was about him. The man said he made the damn story up. He took somebody else's situation and used it as is. Now, if you want to hold strong on the man just made up a fake name, now only how that's possible if he hadn't had any previous felonies or run-ins with the law before that situation. If he had never had any previous felonies or anything and he had a fake ID on him, he could have got away with that. Now, later on down the line, when he got printed, and they would have printed his old, they would have printed his, they would have had his new name, his real name, and his friends would have came back. Now he would have had a false identification charge later on down the line, but he could have got away with that at the time. At the time, that's the only how it could have been possible. But it's more probable that he just changed the story around, you know what I'm saying, and made it his situation for the content. And you just see that a lot of people end up jumping out the damn window behind him. It shows you that people believe anything. They believe what they want to believe. And he kind of just proved this in a certain manner. Like Charles White said, he just kind of exposed it. Charleston White had said that Boosie was, you know what I'm saying, he put up, he questioned Boosie Gangster, and now while all eyes are on him, he let Vlad trick him out of his little spot. His career relies on his reputation, his street reputation. I'm a street ninja. His career relies on that. And he's already having problems, you know, staying above water. I don't blame him, but I mean, he tried a lot of hustles. I think he got something going on with Vegas right now. What's this? Okay, that's cool. I come tomorrow. All right, get it done. No problem. I forgot where I was.
Morgan. Now I'm assuming he never had a name change. So anyway, this is a motion to suppress, which basically said, which by the way, that's a little wild too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, imagine you can get locked up and you just give another nigga's name. Whatever. Anyway, motion to suppress, having been filed on behalf of defendant Douglas Arnell by his attorney Louise blah blah blah. After hearing an argument from the counsel, the court finds that the initial stop, arrest, and search of the defendant and the defendant motor vehicle was illegal and was without warrant and was without probable cause. And that after being so stopped and arrested, the defendant was held in custody, interrogated, and his motor vehicle search, items seized, and that such custody, interrogation, search, blah blah blah, was illegal. Da da da. It is therefore ordered that all evidence produced by said illegal stop, search, arrest, blah blah, is hereby suppressed by the state and is directed to not be used as evidence. So the judge did sign this. So basically the judge agreed. So what T.I. was saying there, and I guess the only thing that I'm really pointing out that might be just different than what you already know from what T.I. said, T.I.'s name is nowhere near this shit. I mean, this is somebody else's name. You know what I mean? So, unless T.I. got an alias, or somehow the Fulton County court system allows people to use fake names, it's two possible options. T.I. told a story, but he wasn't the nigga that got caught. He told a story, or he said it, but it's actually his man's and his cousin, right? So that's possible. So maybe there's somebody named Douglas Arnell Morgan, right? Like, and by the way, if you're given a fake name, use a fake middle name. Like, so that's extreme. But okay. So either this is an actual person that T.I. is lying about the story to say, yo, I'm him, right? And T.I. never got charged with this. Or T.I. did get charged with this, and the Fulton County police and also court system is so fucking incompetent, which this is what it's kind of hard for me to believe a little bit. When you go to court on anything that's even possible arrestable, if you even go for a traffic ticket, you know what they're going to say? Before the judge even considers, or even like the prosecutor, they're going to be like, yo, hey, run his name and let's see what other like traffic tickets he has, right? They must have ran this person's motherfucking criminal history, right? They have to. They be like, all right, run his name through the database, tell us if he's a felon, because if he's a felon and he has a gun, that's a different charge. So clearly this name must have came back. Douglas Arnell Morgan clearly came back. You know what I mean? So if this fake name came back, if a fake name came back, this person has to be real. Do you know what I mean? If this fake name comes back, it has to be real, right? So, look what T.I. posted. The reason why when he posted, he doesn't show the name because his name is not on it. There's some mystery right here in the history. This is the nigga, but this don't say Clifford Harris. Now, who knows? Maybe it's somebody in his family that, you know, maybe, listen, I believe T.I. was in the streets. I'm a fan, so I want to believe all this shit. So I'm believing he's in the streets. Maybe he got priors, this and third. Maybe he used to give a false name, like he used to give his man who's a square name. You know what I mean? Maybe they was born the same year. That could be true, right? Like he just gives a false name. shit granted. The next thing that we then saw was a motion to dismiss. So it's the motion to dismiss. And this is going to be here. Here we go. So this is the motion to dismiss. Hold on, chat. I'm about to read some of y'all comments. Maybe y'all can help me like figure out this mystery. I don't know. Or I could just be fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Could be just fucking retarded. Okay. So this is the motion to suppress, and here, look at the motion to dismiss. Again, by the time they're filing this, remember, I have, wait, let me see. So, Toot doesn't die until, I'm guessing, 2002. By the time they're filing this, right, the motion to dismiss, this is, this is 2003, so he's already dead. Yeah, he's already dead. Yeah, because it got stamped 2003. Right? So he's already dead. Okay, but it says, comes now that Douglas Ornell Morgan and files this amendment to his motion to dismiss the above indictment as shows as follows. That about on December 2001, the defendant was arrested in a GMC Yukon truck. See, I got that right, so Yukon. And got issued a charge of which the basis of the above indictment. That on the 4th, that the Judge Thelma blah blah of the Superior Court conducted a hearing on a motion to suppress. After a hearing in which the arrested officer, blah, blah, they found the initial stop and blah was illegal, in the view of okay, so whatever. As a result of the motion to suppress being granted, the honorable charges all, by this honorable court, all charges against the defendant should be dismissed by the state, blah, 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 and yeah. Eventually, this was granted. This was granted. Now, there's a few more things. How does T.I. get to go by a fake name? That's kind of interesting. Right. Then the last thing is, well, not last thing, one of the last things. This is like the full complaint, almost. So, this is it. If y'all want to look up anything, y'all could look it up. So he was right. He was right to a certain extent. They were accused of theft. They're saying they took 13 dress pants, 1 leather jacket, 2 shirts, 7 pairs of shoes, 4 shirts in excess of $300. What the fuck? And the property of Banana Republic. He did say Banana Republic. The store and resale establishment. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh shit! They were stealing from the Gap, or that's what they're claiming. But he already told us this story. And 1 sweater and blah blah blah. Property of Gap kids. 2 leather jackets, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is the Gap again. Right here is Baby Gap. Oh, shit. You think it was hitting the lick on the Gap, bro? Allegedly. Then right here was Old Navy. Okay. Misdemeanor, carried by this person outside his own business, not in an open manner. Not in fully view, a pistol. Okay. So this is the gun charge. But again, they charge Douglas Ornell, right? Now, this is where I'm at in kind of figuring out who the fuck is Douglas Ornell, right? Because it has to be somewhat real. Like, come on. His info is here. I looked up the birthdays. T.I. is also born in 1980, but maybe he didn't make this fake birthday up because He said 1017. This might be fake. 1017. A nigga born in 1017. Was Gucci popping back then? Yeah, Gucci was popping back then, right? 1017, right? Male. It doesn't say. Let me see. When was T.I. born? Let's see. When was T.I. born? T.I. was born on the 25th. Yeah, so he's born in 1982. He's born in 1980, but he's born on 9/25, not 10/17. So maybe this is a cousin or something like that. By the way, I also found out that that's my dog. He's wild. I might have to let him outside. All right, I gotta let food out. My boy ain't go for it. All right, give me a second. So, Seth, here's where we're at with it. We're trying to figure out how did T.I. lie and tell the cops he's this nigga, and they just believed him, if T.I. is the person at all. Now, it's a possibility that there's an actual Douglas Arnell, and T.I. just told his story. That's the only mystery we got. Let me let my dog out real quick, because it looks like, I don't know what he was doing. Hold up.
What y'all think about that now? That, you know, he's taking a break right now. So, as far as what he done researched, now he got the obituary of the cousin. He pulled up the case. T.I.'s name is nowhere on the case. The only thing we can assume is that he gave a fake ID, but that's a long stretch. It's more probable that it wasn't him at all. But like I say, man, unexposed for really trying. Yeah, you let a dumb and talk going up. Thinking all this, I'm a real dude, I'm a real ninja. I stand on this, I stand on that. And be the type of dude that'll hear a rumor in the street and stop messing with you. You ain't rock with me from the beginning anyway, then. Just like that. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. We almost finished with this box, y'all. Just want to make sure we secure it all the way around. One thing Earz is going through these things, man. They tell you look at you and got it secure. All right.
This is interesting. Who the fuck is Douglas Arnell Morgan? So I said T.I. named his dead cousin as a Morgan on a song, so he also might be a Morgan. T.I.'s grandfather's named Morgan. Now, I found some other stuff. So the only thing I could really find addressing why his name was that is that when it came time for him to get sentenced on the guns, on the silencer shit, they brought up, but it still says allegedly. I'm gonna show you. You tab. So this came up. They're talking about his arrest. They said the first was December 22, 2001. Harris allegedly gave the name Douglas Morgan and was carrying a concealed 9mm pistol. The arrest didn't result in criminal conviction. He was arrested in November 1st, 2002, and later convicted of carrying a 10mm pistol. And the third was when they executed a search warrant at his house. And they found him with a firearm with an attached silencer, large ammunition, and photos of him holding weapons. And the incident didn't result in a criminal conviction. don't know. It's kind of weird. Someone said, so he used a fake name. Well, you said he used a fake name. I don't know.
Like I said, he could have used a fake name though. If he didn't have no convictions already, ain't no way they could have did it.
By the way, in the court documents too, and I should have printed that out. There was several mentions that the co-defendant had died. So they did bring it up to court that Alejandro is dead, and the court requested a death certificate before they would enact anything. And at first they couldn't get it, and at first they thought both of them were dead, and then they realized it was only Alejandro. I don't know, man. It's just a little weird. Chat, I didn't come on here for a long time. I really just came on here. I'm going to drop you off some homework. The only mystery in T.I.'s history is figuring out who the fuck is Douglas Arnell Morgan, number one. Is that T.I.'s fake name? Is that T.I.? Is that T.I.'s friend? Is it his relative? By the way, his grandfather's name is, you can look it up. Trust me, I was Googling. If you look up Clifford Harris, grandfather Morgan, you'll see something about it. Hold on. Look, T.I.'s grandfather passes away. T.I. shared some sad news on Instagram. He posted photos marking the passing of the burial of his grandfather, Robert Morgan. So somebody is named Morgan in his family. Also, you look at his past, you're gonna see Morgan. So there's some Morgan there. I'm wondering if it's just someone else. Clifford Joseph T.I. Harris Jr. is a rapper, actor, entrepreneur credited with popularizing the hip-hop subgenre and trap music during the 2000s. He was born on September 25th, 1980, to Clifford Buddy Harris Sr., so he's a junior, and Violetta Morgan. So his mom's last name is Morgan. This is T.I. sharing a picture of this when he said, "We'll never forget what you did for us. 55 years on Bankhead, bonds, formed bonds that will never be broken. Rip daddy, rip mother. We love you both." Apparently this is when his grandfather died, and his grandfather's name is, this was, ripped my granddaddy, daddy's sons, Robert Morgan. Now, out of respect, I ain't gonna go too much into this, but I'm guessing there might be somebody named Morgan along his family tree, which I'm guessing the grandfather is the father of his mom. But yeah, I'll drop you out on some homework. We'll figure out if there's any mystery in T.I.'s history. Let's figure out who the fuck Douglas Arnell Morgan is. We know who his cousin is, Alejandro Tramel. What's his name? Alejandro Tramel Morgan, right? His cousin passed. But we gotta figure out who the fuck this is. But we can't verify the motion to suppress and to dismiss was true. Other than that, what's it? Could you get arrested and give a fake name? I don't know. I don't know. All right, man. Just dropping out that homework off. I'm about to do some videos, kick it to the night. I will definitely not be back on tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow. Thank y'all for all this earlier. And yeah, y'all enjoy that night. I'm gonna be busy making videos. If y'all guys have any information, I feel like I'm T.I. giving a Crime Stopper. If y'all got any type of information or anything going on, hit your boy, okay? I love when you guys like, you know what I mean, give me some shit that, you know what I mean, we can talk about it first. All right, other than that, catch y'all again tomorrow. Okay? Love y'all.
Nah, that's how that went, y'all. That's how that went. So, as we can see, Bootsy crashed out messing with Vlad. Vlad was doing what he do best. He was doing what he do best. And Bootsy was doing, I guess, what he do best. He's running his damn mouth. So, but yeah, where we at right now on this duct work, we're putting in these, this is a jumper vent. I haven't hung the flex for it yet, but I'm just tying in I'm cutting in the holes for it. Like so. And of course, I'm gonna tie my flex onto it. This one right here. I'm gonna run this one from over here though. Yeah, while we're standing right here, we might as well run our flex on over there. It's gonna come from way over here. We're gonna run that all the way down. Same thing with this smaller flex. See here. I'll kind of grab that when I get over there. All right, get out of here. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here just in case they come and build that box. That what's the name, man? My box don't get stuck already outside. So put this in here. Thought I already had it in there. Matter of fact, I did have this thing already in here. Somebody came and took it out. The dudes that came and did the copper took it out, didn't put it back. I should have put mastic all over it. I bet they asked me if I touched it then. There we go. There we go. Now we're gonna put some wood up under that, and when they put that piece of wood on there, we're gonna make sure that thing is pressing right up at the bottom of that wood. And that's where this, and we will, when they put that wood on here, that plywood, we're gonna cut a hole into that, and we're gonna cut that into there. So when they put this air conditioning unit in here, they're gonna slide it in here, right here. They're gonna connect this to the unit. They'll slant it this way a little bit. I had to put it over. Yeah, what they'll do is they'll put the unit right here. They'll cut a hole right here in the plywood. So the unit will be sitting on top of here. So once that air sucks back in here, it brings it back into the unit. And they'll connect that. The air will blow right back in there. And it'll branch off to all the other rooms. That's how that's gonna work. But y'all, I'm about to go take me a 420 break. And when I come back from my 420 break, I'm gonna go ahead and tape these up, tape them up, and cut the holes by putting all of these tap ins in them. And then I'm gonna sit them up on their platform where they're supposed to be at. And then I'm gonna start taking these flexes and I'm gonna start running them and tying them into those boxes. And then as I'm doing that, I'm gonna take my staple gun and I'm gonna put scraps on them all the way. So we're gonna make this what y'all looking at right now. We're gonna turn it into a complete air conditioning system. So y'all seeing it right now as it is. You got flexes laying everywhere. You don't have it tying into nothing. It's just kind of all everywhere. But what we're gonna end up making it look like is more like this right here. Let me show y'all. You'll end up looking more like this right here when I'm done. Or this right here. So I'm gonna do a part 2. I think we got enough right here. We got 2 hours of content. We went over the T.I. Bootsy situation. I thought that was kind of interesting because it's like, you know, you got these rap dudes trying to portray this gangster image so hard that, you know, they don't even know when they done built relationships with people. And then they'll show their true colors by feeding into gossip and blogger news and all that stuff. I mean, with your kids, I think I have enough for you that if I have some kind of disagreement with you or whatever, I'm gonna tap in with you, talk to you. But this is showing you who our leaders are. The people that they can, you know what I'm saying? They dumb enough to fall for bad tricks. And these are the guys that, you know, our kids are looking at as leaders. It's weird, man. I said, yeah, oh yeah, it's beautiful. I'm in a tank top. What y'all talking about, man? I know it's snowing everywhere. I was looking at the news, they talking about there's a winter storm coming all up north. Man, I'm in sunny Florida, y'all. It's hot as a mug, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, hold on, let me turn my camera around. Y'all know them as just man, I'm gonna make some of y'all northerners jealous, man. I'm out here in gray sweatpants, tank top. It's a sunny day in Florida. Sunny, beautiful day in Florida. Look at that. Ooh, it's actually kind of warm, y'all. It's about 75. So yeah, I'm gonna make some of y'all northerners mad with that one. It's 48 in Texas. Dang. I thought that I was talking about Boosie's reputation. Yeah, Boosie probably thinks Vlad just fucked with him heavy. Vlad even getting more hood. His skin and Boosie's daughter's sexuality and all types of stuff like that, pushing that boundary line. Right. think Vlad give a dang about him, and he wanna try to question him about everything. He gonna get enough of going on Vlad, right? Vlad lining them right on up. You ain't gonna have not one person backing you in the game. But salute V-Chan, salute Iceberg Thought, steady grinding, one true emperor, knowledge, power, Steph. Salute, I appreciate the super chat. Salute Jay Abun, Dance the Sun. Jimmy McFly TV, salute to you. Salute Jim. And Drill Smith, salute. Tamika McCullough. Yeah, that's why the industry don't mess with him now. He's still too street. Salute Tanya 52. Salute Change is Needed. Morning Mark Official. Miss J. 27 Darren. ASAP Rye. Yeah, Charleston White was a fool with it, man. Hey, he wasn't lying though. He wasn't lying. But y'all, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna charge my phone a little bit. I'm gonna dry off a little bit because I did break a little sweat. I got a little something done. You know, those probably was the two most active things that are, you know, out of the day. Now I'm probably about to get to more of the easy part. Once I put these boxes up here in this attic and cut the holes in them, all I gotta do is get up there and just start pulling that flex to those boxes, cutting the extra flex off, and I can kind of scrap them as I go and tie them on as I go. I got 4 on this. I got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 on this side and I got 4 on that side. So it looks like more than what it really is, y'all. I'll be 95% done with this today. I'll probably leave about 3:30 or whatever. I'm just gonna, once I get back here, I'm gonna work about another hour and a half, and I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. I gotta come back tomorrow anyway because they gotta come and put that wood on there. So tomorrow when I come back, only thing I'll have to do is tie that in, and I might have I probably have the duck seal. I'm probably gonna leave the duck seal. I don't feel like getting that duck seal all over me today. So you know, I'll come and work about 4 hours tomorrow. I'm gonna take off Saturday night, Sunday. We're gonna go live. We're gonna find something. If y'all got any topics y'all want me to talk about or whatever, y'all email me any situations or whatever. Email me, man. Earz to the Street TV. Make sure you put the TV on there though. Earz to the Street TV. If y'all see a story or something you want me to expound on, send it to me. And also, I'm looking for recommendations on days that y'all think I should go live. I want to pick 3 days out the week and a good time. So I want, you know, a lot of my people to speak up and say, hey, we think, hey, 9 o'clock is good. We think, you know, hey, I like to catch your lives at 10. I like to get y'all input, you know what I mean? So, or like, hey, Friday nights are good. Wednesday nights, Saturday nights, whichever one. So I want to pick 3 days that way I can set a set time, set schedule. That way, everybody, you know, even if they don't give you my notification, like, hey, I know Earz going live at 10 or around 10. I know I might be late at 9. Don't get on me like that. But I'm going to make sure I have some content ready. I don't care what it is. I don't care. We just get on here and I just talk to y'all in the chat. We're going to make sure we line up some good old streams where it's scheduled and we can do our thing. So salute to everybody. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a good. We did a little expounding and we did some work on this. So we went over the Bootsy T.I. situation. We heard Charleston White. We heard we heard about 50 Cent. 50 Cent. He kind of been trolling T.I. too about the situation. And you know, it's a couple other rappers. Matter of fact, Country Black kept it. Let me Country Black got. Let me play Country Black action real quick. Country Black even reacted on it. See, he kept it 100. You know, there's a lot of people reacting. Some people trying to keep it industry, and some people that ain't got nothing to lose. They ain't got no ass to kiss. They ain't got no ass to kiss. What Country Black say? Y'all know they think they say Country Black Bootsy Daddy.
That ain't snitching at all.
Now, if the nigga was still alive and he snitching, and he got to come to jail or something, then yeah, okay, yeah. But that ain't snitching at all.
And that's what Country Black say. 3-6 Mafia, OG Country Black. He always pulled him on there. I think he pulled him on there just so people could look at this man trying to hold his grill in his mouth. I don't know why Country Black trying to hold that grill in his mouth. Bro, let it go, bro. We know you ain't got no teeth, bro. It's all good, my guy. You up in the age. We respect our OGs and they ain't got teeth. You know they lost their teeth. We know how the game is. I don't know why that man still trying to hold on trying to hold on to whatever that is in his mouth. All right, y'all. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna expound. Let me go find something that we can listen to. After y'all don't be wanting to just listen to me just breathing all hard and everything. I'll find something that we can listen to or whatever, and we'll get into part 2 of this duck work. Salute is the street. I'm out y'all area.